Hello and welcome to the Kill Updates. And this is a very special show on the Football World Cup Qualifiers 2026. And this World Cup is very important. You know why it is important? I'll tell you because right now I'm speaking from Doha, Qatar, and it has an immense importance for the Qatari football fans and Qatar football team. Today in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia, at the headquarters of the AFC and the AFC Asian Football Confederation office, the draw ceremony was held finally. And as you all know, the fourth stage of the Asian qualifiers, and that's a very big event, very big qualification round for some of the GCC teams that also includes Saudi Arab, the host of 2034 FIFA World Cup, and Qatar. Definitely, Qatar holds must I know the importance for the Qatari Football Federation and Qatari football fans because they are the back-to-back Asian champions, and that's the reason. It holds a lot of importance for the Qatari football fans. As you can see, the Asian qualifiers draw results, and the draw that was done today in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, the Group A has Qatar and United Arab Emirates, UAE, and Oman. Group B has Saudi Arab, Iraq, and Indonesia. Six teams. Let me just reiterate that the six Asian teams have already qualified for the final round of the World Cup that is going to be hosted by three different countries next year: USA, Canada, and Mexico. So Qatar, which were the hosters 2022 FIFA World Cup, they have a big target, big challenge to cross this hurdle. And from the group, it looks like Qatar can cross this hurdle if they play to their potential against UAE and Oman. Oman are a very tricky GCC Gulf side as well as UAE. UAE also is they can create a lot of problem for the Qatari team. And this Group A, will be held in Qatar in October. So that's an advantage for the Qatar football team as well as for the Qatari football fans. They need not travel to UAE or Oman, and that's a kind of an advantage Qatar will gain. And the stadiums, the venues have not yet decided. That the moreover, when you have Kulen Loptegi as your head coach, you remember Loptegi took over as the Qatar head coach very recently, a couple of months back, and there has been some improvement in the performances. It's a very young team, and Hassan Al Haidous, the already who had last year after the AFC Asian Cup victory in Qatar, he said he's no more associated. He has retired. He retired from the game. So at the request of QFA requested the top officials along with Loptegi, the head coach, who requested Hassan Al Haidous to come back as he felt that Qatar lacks some kind of firepower in the midfield. Hassan Al Haidous, one of the legends of Qatari football, the last more than a decade, he has been shouldering this responsibility of maneuvering and channelizing the attacks from the midfield. And no, besides that, he has been scoring goals in those free kicks, lovely free kick goals. A lot of people, a lot of fans will remember Hassan Al Haidous, taking those goals. So Hassan Al Haidous coming back into the Qatari squad also gives them some kind of psychological advantage, some kind of psychological benefit, and boost their confidence as well. And when you have Akram Afif and Al Moyez Ali, Akram Afif, Al Moyez Ali, they are the two top stars. They are the two top stars right from their junior days in Asia, at the Aspire Academy. They were students over there. They were junior footballers. They have spent quite a lot of time with them at the Aspire Academy. But recently, what we have noticed is that Qatar has unable to convert those good performance into victories. But with Hassan Al Haidous coming back into the team, the team will be in the momentum and look forward to winning this group. As we all see that the 13th November, 13th November, the runner-up Group A will face runner-up Group B, and 18th November, the runner-up Group B will face runner-up Group A. Two teams, let me remind you again, two teams are going to the next round. Two teams are going to the next round, means to the final round that will be over. And if Qatar manages it, and it will become a history for the Qatari football, because for the first time they would be qualifying directly. They would be qualifying directly into the FIFA World Cup. That would be a mega news for Qatar football team. Let's October come and we will wait and watch. Meanwhile, in Group B, Saudi Arab, 1984, they first made it to the World Cup as a first GCC country to qualify for the mega event, football event, the global event. So Group B, Saudi Arab. Saudi Arab is one team that everybody looks forward to. They are a very powerful team in the region as well. They have Iraq in their group. Iraq, after 1986, they have not qualified ever after that. And Iraqi football has seen a lot of talent. Yunus Mahmoud, everybody will remember Yunus Mahmoud. So this is not the Yunus Mahmoud era. Obviously, Yunus Mahmoud was retired long time back. But Iraq has definitely some kind of potential. They have a very good players who can turn the tables. And Indonesia, another team, is very surprisingly, we see Indonesia doing a really good work by qualifying to this fourth stage. It's a big news for the Indonesian football fans. Nobody has ever given them some kind of giving them some points or some brownie points that they are some team that they can qualify into the next round of the FIFA World Cup. But they really had upset some of the big teams from the Southeast Asia zone. So Oman in Group A, as I said, Oman also has the capability to upset the tables, upset Qatar as well as UAE. In the past, we have seen Oman has some quality. So that is the main story of the day. And finally the stage has been set. As I can see, the draw ceremony was held in Kuala Lumpur today morning in Malaysia. So as I said that the Group A, for the Qatari football fans, the dates you must remember the dates on which Qatar will face United Arab Emirates and Oman. So the dates are very important. And for the Qatari fans, again, I will repeat, 8th and 14th October. 8th and 14th October are very important for the Qatar football fans, the local fans who are based here. They are going to watch some great matches and against Oman and UAE. So first match that Qatar will play on 8th October against Oman, and UAE and Qatar will lock horns on 14th October. So it's a very big prestige battles among the GCC. If you leave out Indonesia from this group, it's basically a GCC tournament, a GCC qualifier. Qatar, UAE, Oman, Saudi Arab, and Iraq. So Indonesia is the odd team out here in this competition, and all depends on how you maneuver, how you make the best things possible in front of the home crowd. And Qatar looks forward to their kind of qualification, because 2022 was a direct qualification, and after 22, a lot of people have been talking about Qatar has qualified directly because they were the host. But again, they have showed that they are a power to be in this region, because after 2019 in UAE, when they became the first time, they became the Asian champions. They defended very successfully when they hosted the event in 2024 last year in January here in Qatar. The tournament was supposed to be held in China, but Qatar hosted it due to the COVID-19 complications in China. So Qatar has proved that the management, the team management, the strength, they have enough players to actually balance their performances. But what actually was missing from that link was a certain player there is a certain player who can really change the game because just of their presence. And that was why the exact reason why Loptegi had called in, requested Hassan Al Haidus to come in, because he is the player to look forward. He is the man who can change the dynamics of the match because of his some excellent passes, his goal scoring abilities within the 18-yard box, and any kind of attack that happens with Hassan Al Haidus in place, that gives Qatar a very great advantage. Talk about 2019 Asia Cup, talk about 2023 Asia Cup, and in between there were a lot of matches, important matches, memorable matches which Qatar has won. Hassan Al Haidus has been the key figure, key member of this team. Qatar's, if I talk about the FIFA ranking, Qatar's FIFA ranking is much more superior than the other teams. Qatar is 53rd on the FIFA ranking because they're the reigning champions, and Qatar was placed in pot 1, while Saudi Arab are 58th, and Iraq 59th, UAE 66th on the FIFA ranking, Oman 79th on the FIFA ranking as of today, and Indonesia 118th. So Qatar ranks among the top GCC countries right now, and on the basis of their ranking, I can only say that if they get their homework done, if they get their calculations in a proper shape, Loptegi is the man that can really help Qatar qualify directly and to the FIFA World Cup finals in USA, Mexico, and Canada. So we all hope that Qatar makes it to the next round, and best of luck to the Qatari team and Qulian Loptegi. He's a man, and he has experience, and he had led some of the top teams, top clubs in the world, including Real Madrid, and he was the coach at the 2018 Russia World Cup, the Spanish coach. But there was some unfortunate incident happened when he couldn't even coach the side. He couldn't be at the dugout due to some complications that had happened when he signed for Real Madrid. So overall, I would say Qatar is in the forefront to qualify for this World Cup, and let's hope and let's wish Qatar the best of luck and best of wishes to all the Qatari members or the Qatari fans, and we look forward. And in our next show, we'll come back again and we'll update you on the Qatari team, how Qulian Loptegi fancies his chances, his team chances. Whenever the update comes, we'll have this live stream on khelupdates.com. And hope you have enjoyed this conversation. We have enjoyed this live stream. Thanks for watching, and stay with us, stay in touch with us, and do write in your comments what do you expect from us more to do on the sports front from Qatar and elsewhere in the world. Thank you so much again for joining us.